I'd like to call this meeting to order. Before we go into the invocation and pledge of allegiance, I would like to go ahead and thank Public Works for all the hard work that they did this week. Also, the rest of the city staff that really pulled together in time of bad weather. It's a great testament to see that our city works so well together and all the parts work like they're supposed to, and that we all just came together to make sure that our citizens were safe. And I really just want to make sure that everyone knows that, and that's also for the department heads all the way down to every staff member that we have here at City Hall. Just wanted to say that as we stand to have our invocation by Mayor Herndon, I'd like to have just a few seconds of just a time of reflection for the work and the life of former Mayor Wayne Rose, if we could, as he left this earth last week, and fills a big void there for his family. So, if you would, please stand. Just take a few moments.
Father, thank you for this time that we assemble ourselves together and conduct your business. Lord, just thank you for bringing us through the rough weather we've had this week. Lord, thank you also for the decline in the cases of COVID going through our community. Just be with the ones that are still fighting for their lives. Lord, just we know things are going to get better, but it's all in your time. So we just thank you for everything that you do for us. As Jeff said, we remember the life of our friend Wayne Rose. Bless his family, bless his home. Just thank you for his service to our community. It's going to be carried on through his children and his grandchildren, Lord. Just thank you for his life. Lord, just thank you for loving us. Thank you for being with us today. These things we ask. Amen.
Amen. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. McCollum, if you'll call roll, please.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Present.
Councilman Washington.
Here.
Councilman Hinton. Councilwoman Dykes.
Here.
And President Hogg.
Here. I did want to mention that Councilman Hinton was already scheduled to be out of town this week. He was going to be able to be here Monday night, but since we had to reschedule, he was unable to attend today. So, next on the agenda is the approval of the agenda. Do we have a motion to approve? Motion. That's a motion by Councilman Washington, second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item 6 is visitors to address the council. We have no visitors signed up for this meeting. Item 7A1 is a second reading of a permanent resolution declaring land located at the intersection of 8th Street and 10th Avenue as surplus and authorizing this transfer to Ms. Williams. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President, this is a remnant land which the city is, it's in the city's name. Really, the adjoining neighbor is, that person possessed the property for about 40 years, and Alabama law, if you do that for 20 years, it goes to them. The city has no use for this property, so this allows the city to declare it surplus and then also give them a quick claim deed for this remnant.
Okay. I'll make that motion. Is there a second? Second. Second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
8A1 under new business is the first reading of an ordinance ordering the demolition of an unsafe structure located at 1211 Bridge Avenue. Ms. Brown.
Yes, sir. The building inspectors have found this structure to be unsafe and dangerous to the public health. We are recommending that the structure be demolished. All necessary procedures have been followed, and there will be a second reading at your next next council meeting.
Okay. Would any member of council like to offer this for first reading? I'll offer this for first reading. 8A2 is the first reading of an ordinance amending section 10-26 of the municipal code relating to the hours of on-premises alcohol beverage sales on Sunday. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President, we've been requested by a couple of restaurants for the city to, make our, alcohol sale hours identical to that of Tuscaloosa, have an even playing field. This would not affect, off-premises alcohol sales on Sunday, it would only affect on-premises sales, and would allow them to begin at 10 a.m. rather than noon. So this is something commonly referred to as a lunch bill.
Okay.
Have an alcoholic beverage with lunch and the rest of the sale.
Okay.
First reading on.
Is there a member of council that would like to offer that for a first reading?
For the first reading.
Okay, it's offered by Councilman Washington. AB1 is a resolution reappointing members to the Black Warrior Solid Waste Authority. Mr. McCollum.
Yes, Mr. President, we have, two members, that represent Northport, actually three, but we have two that are up for appointment or reappointment. It's, recommended, that we reappoint R.G. Lewis, and also, Mr. Charles Swan, who have, both of these gentlemen have agreed to continue service, and they are, doing an excellent job representing Northport.
Okay. I'm gonna, since these are two different members, we're gonna make sure we do two separate votes. I will go ahead in the form of a motion, move to approve the resolution reappointing Mr. R.G. Lewis to the Black Warrior Solid Waste Authority. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Also in that same regard, I will make a motion to approve the resolution reappointing Mr. Charles Swan to the Black Warrior Solid Waste Authority. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
AB2 is the resolution reappointing members of the Northport Historic Preservation Commission. Ms. Rand.
Yes, sir. These resolutions, there are 5 that are in your packet. The first 2 will reappoint Ms. Trudy Anders and Ms. Cheryl Roth. They will hold seat 3 and seat 4. Those terms will expire on December the 31st of 2022. The next 3 resolutions, those 3 appointments would expire on December the 31st of 2023. And those members are Mr. Chuck Rideau, Ms. Frances Poole, and Mr. John Gordon. And these will also need to be approved by separate resolution.
Okay. All 5 are reappointments, so we will go through each one of these individually. So, under AB2, I will move to approve the resolution reappointing Ms. Trudy Anders to seat 3 of the Northport Historic Preservation Commission. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next is the reappointing Ms. Cheryl Roth to seat 4 of the Northport Historic Preservation Commission. Anyone like to make a motion on that?
So moved.
A motion by Councilwoman Bobo. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next on the list is reappointing Mr. Chuck Rideau to seat 5 of the Northport Historic Preservation Commission. I'll make that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next is reappointing Ms. Frances Poole to seat 6 of the Northport Historic Preservation Commission. Any council member would like to make a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Bobo, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
And last is, seat 7 of the Northport Historic Preservation Commission. Is there a member of council that would like to move to approve this resolution reappointing Mr. John Gordon?
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Washington, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
AB 3 has been deleted. AB 4 is a resolution appointing a member to the Tuscaloosa County Special Tax Board. Mr. McCollum.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Mr. President, we have, had, a member that term has expired quite some time ago and never was reappointed. However, with that being said, we want to recommend the appointment of Councilwoman Bobo to serve on the Tuscaloosa County Special Tax Board. Her term will expire in November of 25. It runs concurrent with the term of office.
Okay. That will be November 2024 then, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They'll straighten it out.
Okay, just wanna make sure for clarification purposes. November 2024. All right, I move to approve the resolution appointing Councilwoman Christie Bobo to the Tuscaloosa County Special Tax Board with the term expiring November 2024. That's in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
And President Hogg.
Absolutely.
All right, motion carried. How very often you get to vote for yourself, except on election day?
AB 6 is a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute an agreement for jail services. Chief Burton. Oh, sorry. Don't let you.
Mr. President, this would be our contract for housing Northport prisoners with Tuscaloosa County.
Okay. I move to approve the resolution authorizing the city administrator to negotiate and the mayor to sign the agreement for jail services on behalf of the city of Northport. City administrator is hereby authorized to approve all payments for said agreement. That's in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
AB 7 is resolution authorizing the city administrator to negotiate an agreement with the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office to place radio system equipment on the city of Northport's Lake Lurleen Tower. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President, this is a continuation of the plan that the city has entered into several years ago with Motorola to allow interagency communications. This will be done at no cost to the city, and in fact, the city will receive substantial financial benefit from this, allowing them to use a portion of the tower at Lake Lurleen.
Okay. Any member of council like to approve this resolution?
So moved.
It's a motion by Councilwoman Dykes. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo.
Yes.
Councilman Washington.
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Yes.
President Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carried.
8C is our consent agenda. These range from minutes, bill listings, PO requisitions, travel, training. I do see one thing on here that we have a PO requisition for the cost to house prisoners for October 2020 through December 2020, Tuscaloosa County Commission, through the PD. So, if there's any member of council that would like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Moved.
Motion by Councilman Washington. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo,
Yes.
Councilman Washington,
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes,
Yes.
President Hogg,
Yes.
motion carried.
Item 9 is reports of special committees of council. Would any member of council like to give an update on their respective committees? Okay, hearing none. Next is public hearings. There's no public hearings on the agenda. Number 11 is city administrator's business. Mr. McCollum.
Yes, Mr. President, we have an appointment to the Animal Shelter Advisory Committee, and it's each of the funding agencies has representation, that being City of Tuscaloosa, City of Northport, and Tuscaloosa County. And we have a vacancy in that position. We would recommend that Councilwoman Jamie Dykes be appointed to serve on that advisory committee.
Okay. I will move to approve the resolution appointing Councilwoman Jamie Dykes to the Animal Shelter Advisory Committee. That's in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. McCollum.
Councilwoman Bobo,
Yes.
Councilman Washington,
Yes.
Councilwoman Dykes, and President Hogg.
Yes.
A motion carried.
Next on the list is mayor and council members' business. We will start with the Honorable Mayor Herndon.
Just want to echo your sentiments from the beginning of the meeting about the job done by the police, fire and rescue, and public works, all city employees during the time of bad weather. I don't really know how many wrecks we had, but it could have been a lot worse. I don't know. Chief, you know about how many wrecks we had altogether? That's awesome. I want to compliment the citizens on their driving abilities in the ice and snow, but anyway, just want to thank everybody for the great efforts.
Thank you. District 1, Councilwoman Bobo.
I'm good.
District 2, Councilman Washington.
I'd like to thank all city staff for their hard work. Thank you.
All right. District 4, Councilwoman Dykes.
I just want to echo what Washington and Mayor Herndon said. I just appreciate the quick acting of our city departments, the police department, fire department, public works, Snowmageddon, or whatever you want to call it. Y'all did a great job.
All right, thank you.
I think it should be noted as well, Councilman Washington's opening up of the Hassan Center as a warming station. I think that was important for our community as well.
Well, the only thing I want to add to that is make sure you continue to wash your hands. And I believe that will be it for today. So thank you everyone for coming. This time we will make a motion to adjourn the meeting. Is there a second?
Second.
That's a second by Councilwoman Bobo. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed, same sign. We are adjourned, ladies and gentlemen.
Good job.